through. Speaking of,
Here we go. We are live.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. Hey, look at this. Tulio's already leaving a comment. Where are all the Eric heads? Come on.
Oh, damn.
There they
Eric
are.
heads are lit. They're in the house.
Eric heads are in the house. That's right. Pretty cool. We're watching Gilmore Girls right now. That's what's going on in this
Ooh,
house.
concurrently to doing the show seems like you're splitting your attention.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Both shows deserve half of my attention. I've always said that. We're on a year in the life. Gilmore Girls year in the life.
Oh, wow. Man, you're at the end of quite a long ladder.
It's pretty cool. Everyone got work done, top to bottom. Every actor on the show.
Looking good.
Bottom.
Even
Love
the
that
children.
bottom.
Good for them.
So that's pretty cool. So we're just go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
I
you
was saying
go.
I'm continuing to recede into the forest, like the animal I am.
Yeah, you're getting further away from that,
Further
from the
from
shed,
the house.
basement
Yeah.
shed, now forest.
Let me throw it out to you. The shed's right there, motherfuckers.
Whoa!
Wow.
And
That's
guess
A little
what?
bit of filmmaking.
We've got 100 viewers. That means we're going to start this goddamn show.
Wow.
Welcome to Goddamn Characters. Welcome, everybody. Holy crap.
Yeah.
We're here again. I put on my nice button up for this.
So fancy.
Fun, copywritten music. Yeah.
I put on my oldest rag of a t-shirt. And we
Yeah.
are here dressed to the nines on your Wednesday night.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we've got a great show for you. As always, we're going to do a bunch of characters. We have a bunch of great guests that are going to do a bunch of characters.
Yeah.
Whether you're watching this from our YouTube page, Characters Welcome, or on the Just for Laughs Facebook page. Welcome, 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 welcome.
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 Welcome. So what have you guys seen and done in the last couple days? What's the news?
I've anxiety purchased a whole bunch of plants.
It's true.
Okay.
It's getting out of hand.
A lot of plants. And we're waiting on, she's got a big one that is about to leaf. It's about to
leave.
Yeah.
I had the same problem and shit got crazy over here. All these fuckers leafed today too. It was much nicer before.
But truly, it's like it's been part of our entertainment is every day waking up and being like, I think today's
Did
the
the
day.
leaf unfurl?
Today might be the day. It's the saddest shit you've ever seen.
Wow, that's the new. I think that's what Peacock is slowly watching plants leave.
Yeah, it's AP Bio and 4 to 5 plants.
Insider,
My
Mr.
partner
Harney, how are
right
you?
now is, well, he's taking a picture of me from outside of our house, but also he's been anxiety gardening. And a fun thing about that for me is that every time he changes one little thing, I have to put on my shoes, go outside and look at it.
Sweet, that's lovely.
It really
love
is. It's really great.
Now, when you anxiety garden, does the garden take on the anxiety? Like, are all the plants sort of like,
Oh yeah, everything's bunched up. Everything's very crispy,
Nice.
which I don't think is good for plants.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is terrible. My partner's name is Turtle. He found
no questions?
no questions at all. I actually won't be taking questions at this time. But he found a drowned chipmunk in our water can.
Oh my
God.
Isn't that terrible?
That chipmunk was trying to take its own life.
Wow.
Yeah, that chipmunk had just had enough of quarantine.
Nature-
Nature.
COVID anxiety has extended to all of the animal kingdom.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
That chipmunk's been doing too many Zoom sessions with his children's school. It's been just a difficult time. He got let go from his production company job.
Yeah, it's too much.
Yeah.
He was producing the Chip and Dale movie remake that they were.
No.
Oh.
Who would have thought?
I read about it in the news.
Wow.
So Turtle's
Now I
solution
wanna
is to
throw-
put a stick in.
No.
That way they can climb out.
Oh, okay.
From now on. He's already dumped the chipmunk into
Okay, good. I
into a pile.
didn't know if you were just poking it with a stick. I wasn't sure what that was.
No, you need to leave the skeleton of the chipmunk there as sort of a message to be like, go back, like pirates used to do. Sort of a Chester Cobblepot situation.
Yeah, I'll go tell him. I'll go tell him he has
Go
to,
put some shoes on and let him know.
he has to recover that small rodent corpse.
I will say that we have a mouse in our apartment, and
I hate this news.
it's a little guy. It's a little
pretty
cutie,
cute.
and so we have stopped trying to get rid of him, and now he's essentially a pet.
It's just a part of the family.
We see him run by, and we're like, "Oh, look at him! There he goes!"
At least we think it's the same mouse.
Yeah, actually, I think can we bring him into the screen? He has a tiny laptop that we can.
He has a little chair. Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually been taking your guys' workshop. He's got some pretty good characters.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Does he do a lot of proppies or like he dresses like a human?
Because we teach that way, yeah, he naturally has been stealing our props and doing that. But we see him and we're like, if it was like a rat or like a big, like a hog mouse, maybe we would try to stop it. But it's a little guy.
Hog mouse.
Like a big, like a you haven't heard of hog mice?
No.
Big
You
guy?
sound
and look like an exterminator right now.
I set up a little brunch for him, you know.
That is lovely.
My God.
Oh boy, we don't want to name him because I know that once we get out of quarantine, I'm gonna have to.
We're gonna have to kill him.
I'm gonna have to get through the deed. But for now, it's so.
Feels like
Don't name him. Don't name him.
no.
Don't name him.
What do you say? You want to kick off and get a character going here?
I
We're gonna
think so.
fire up
Character going. Let's show the audience what our whole deal is.
Yeah.
Please.
fire up a character teeny for a hot sec.
Yeah, let's do it.
So let's welcome out to our virtual stage in my deer fly infested forest, Michael Hartney's 1000th waiter character.
Hey!
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen.
Ugh. I'm not ready for this brunch shift. What'd you do last night? You closed down Flaming Saddles and then found an after hours place? You're bad. My night was pretty crazy too. I was thrown into an active volcano by a Polynesian blood sect. So where's this after hours place? Who cares? Talk more about my thing? Okay. Well, last night I was cut around 6, and thank God, because there were too many dang servers on the floor. Well, I'm not out the door 10 minutes when, of course, I'm abducted by several members of Hinauri's Penumbra, whisked to the South Pacific in a vehicle I cannot describe because I was blindfolded, but I can tell you this, it made no sound. I was reborn in an unholy orgy of flame, and now I'm here in section 4, which is only 2 tops. The pit. No, you're right. I am being too casual about this. I mean, I've been here 3.5 years. Damn it. I deserve better than section goddamn 4. I've got half a mind to march into our manager's office and brand him with my new thermal warrior gauntlet. I know, it is insane. I mean, I only converted yesterday and I already have branding privileges like slow down, blood sect. Ugh, you know what? I just got a table. Back to the rat race.
Ooh, drama.
Well, they're scared of me. I was telling them the specials, and then I was briefly subsumed by Pumboo Tu Lao, my obsidian shadow self. He started barking a bunch of nonsense about Igniosa, wielder of the All-Torch, blah, blah, blah. And needless to say, I'm really scared that they might not tip me now. Bryce, I get it. We each had equally crazy nights. You're hungover. I'm immortal. Drop it. Now give me the deets of this after hours place. What was the cover? What was the dress code? What was the temperature? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. What? Oh, this? Oh, I just keep a little handful of feldspar in my apron now to give me energy to keep me going. What? LOL, you're talking like I still have a human metabolism. Anyway, Well, great. Apparently Apparently, I know ancient Samoan now because I just said, "Let this molten earth devour you." Dumb. Okay, cover me. I'm taking a smoke break. And yes, that means exactly what you think it does.
Oh,
Number 1,000.
Wow.
There it is.
Number 1,000.
Great use of the word feldspar.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you so much. I haven't said it since 7th grade. I wasn't sure it would feel normal in my mouth anymore.
You were kind of chewing on that thing in a way that was freaking me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It freaked me out too.
I have a thing with teeth. I'm worried about them falling out. And that was like ASMR, but like a bad version.
Yeah. Did it make a weird noise?
Yes.
They're rocks from Turtle's Garden.
Oh, that probably has a chipmunk's memory.
I lost them.
Oh.
But you're right. I am
memory.
actually. No, I know how to forage better now. So some of it has rubbed off on me.
Give us the backstory on why you have 1,000 waiter characters.
Yeah.
Are you trying to out me as someone who worked at a theme restaurant for 8 years?
I don't know. It's just if someone doesn't know you, they're like, 1,000th waiter character? What is with this dude?
That's true.
I feel like waiter is a pretty archetypal character in sketch comedy, Justin, to be honest. And
everyone has 1,000 waiter characters.
You know, well, people who have several thousand characters certainly have 1,000 waiter characters. And you know, I see a lot of human behavior through that lens, through the lens of service and hospitality.
Justin.
All right, this is a classic Hartney Justin fight where it's like, what are we even talking about? I was just trying to give you something to talk about, and you're like, I don't think so, dude.
I absolutely answered your question.
You did with like 9 other questions where you're like, actually, I see the lens more. And I'm like, oh, cool. Thank you for filling in the gap for the viewers.
Well, Michael and I did find out that we worked on different floors of 2 different Times Square restaurants. He was on the first floor, I was on the second floor.
But I worked there when our restaurant was both floors before your restaurant opened.
Oh.
Wow. But we did. So the one thing we shared was one manager who is, if you're watching right now, I fucking hate you.
Also, you are very racist.
Wow. Shots across the bow.
Calling it out.
Sorry. It's true.
The restaurant industry, being a manager in the restaurant industry is truly sucks. Nonstop sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constantly having to be high on cocaine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wearing ill-fitting suits. I had a manager when I waited tables who was like, yeah, I slept in the park 2 nights last week. I was like, what? Don't say that. Is it a brag or what is that?
Anyway, I'm going to go greet your table.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm in charge of the money.
Yeah. We had a manager who would be sent home for smelling like what? Piss.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Same guy we're talking about.
Same guy.
Ugh, I just had a manager at a restaurant that didn't like defend the waitresses. This is a much more grounded complaint, I feel, than being piss covered.
Or
but
piss flavor.
But yeah, wouldn't defend if people like would stiff us or be rude to us. He just kind of hid in the corner. I remember specifically one time there was a lot of like Southern dads that would come. It was in Cooperstown, New York, where the Baseball Hall of Fame is. So a lot of baseball dads would come in and they would order smoked salmon, but they didn't know what that was. So they expected a big old honking manly piece of fish. And
they got salmon bubble gum.
They got this. And yeah, I had that conversation maybe 20 times, and I couldn't give them their money back.
Something's wrong with my fish.
We sold a tomato and mozzarella caprese salad.
Yeah.
That truly everyone thought meant mozzarella sticks.
That's
because the word mozzarella was in the dish. So I would be a full millionaire if I had a nickel for every time someone was like, oh, and I'll have this tomato mozzarella caprese. And I'd be like, just so you know, and I can't believe I have to say this, that's not mozzarella sticks. And they'd be like, never mind that.
Oh,
I make that mistake all the time. I see MOZZ and I order it because I love those sticks.
Those sticks, bro. Those molten sticks.
Fry them.
We should briefly talk about Tickly, which is the way that you can donate to support the artists here. Suggest a donation of $5. Please send us that tiny cash if you like what you're seeing. And of course, check us out at our YouTube page, Characters Welcome, and the JFL YouTube page, which also is around.
oh yeah.
Very cool.
And there comes that sunset, as predicted.
Well, let us.
Gorgeous.
Maybe we should introduce our first guest of the night.
Yeah,
Right before Justin is fully shrouded in darkness?
Yeah, before Justin can't see the screen.
I think
Okay,
so.
perfect.
Please welcome your next character, Gloria.
Sunshine is sweet.
Hi, everyone. Hi. Everybody's been really upset in quarantine, but I've been okay because I'm still here with all my friends. This is Emma, and Emma says that I have night terrors, but I just think that she doesn't like the way I breathe because I breathe really loud, but there's nobody else in the room but me and her. This is Heather. Heather wants to open up her own Etsy store, but I don't know how to use the computer and I don't know how to stitch, so I can't help her. This is Fiona. Fiona worships the devil. Look at her. She's never had any rouge on her because she sees Satan every night. Oh, I knocked something over. Oh, it fell again. Oh. There's more. I have so many friends. This is Shauna. And Shauna used to be addicted to crystal meth, but then I got her off it. And then for a brief time, we both had jaundice. She kind of tastes a bit like meth sometimes. I didn't wash it all off. There's more. There's more. This is Sarah. And Sarah hates me so much. Sarah every night whispers, I hope you die. I want you to die. When you die, I'm going to crawl inside your body and I'm going to make it a cocoon and I'm going to come out as a butterfly and I'm going to drag you behind a trunk. Right, Sarah? Ow! Sarah. But she's still my favorite. She said if I don't put her down, she's going to take both of my eyes and replace them with somebody else's. There's more. There's more. This is Sarah. And Sarah keeps asking if she could look up Paul Reiser's penis. I don't want to see it. I never want it. I don't know why Sarah wants to see it so bad, but she keeps saying, I just don't know what foreskin looks like. And she thinks that Paul Reiser has a lot of foreskin and that he has one of those big, thick veins in the middle of his dick. So if anybody has a website for Paul Reiser's penis, can you send it to my YouTube or I don't have a YouTube. Okay. My parents hate when I talk about Paul Reiser's penis because sometimes I draw murals of it and I wish that I name my sleeping bag Paul Reiser's penis, and then at night I crawl inside it, and then I have to go. My parents are getting no. I'm not talking about. They know I'm talking about it. I have to go.
Yeah.
Steph Coleb, everybody.
Steph Coleb.
Whoa. Look at me. I had a weight cap on.
Wow, that's professional.
I am professional, and the AC isn't working in here. It's a lot. It really is a lot. Hello.
Wow, a lot of volume and body.
I just had a haircut before this, but you would never know. You can't tell.
What a wig reveal. Hello.
What a reveal. I know. Wow, it is hot.
Now,
Wow.
Steph, you are our second ever Canadian performer on Characters Welcome, but
Really?
you are our first who is broadcasting from Canada.
Canada, I know. Yes,
There we
these
go.
are all Canadian made. No, they're probably not. Royal Daltons. They're probably England. If you guys want to buy a couple Royal
Are you
Daltons,
selling them?
I don't know. Otherwise, they're sitting in this stinky ass box. So yes, if anybody wants to find a Royal Dalton from my dead grandmother Gladys, give me a call. Sure, she wouldn't mind.
And what a way to honor her.
I know.
Try to
Really.
fit the whole thing in your mouth.
That's what you wanted in her will, is you to perform, really get as far in as possible.
For a second, I thought you were going to touch it to your eye, and I was like, I can't be a part of this.
I have an eyeball problem. I don't know why I did that eyeball part. I have a big eyeball problem, so I got scared to even go near my eyes. But
see, that's
like my throat apparently is fine. They've been in the box for 15, 20 years, so a lot could have happened in that box.
Are they like the British or Canadian equivalent of Precious Moments or something?
I think maybe the British version, yeah, but I think they go for like 100 something a piece. Like they're psychotic.
I think they're very fancy.
There's like she has like almost 50. Like it's insane.
Yeah, that looks like Michael Myers' wife or something.
Yeah, they're very odd.
And we're auctioning them off in the comments now? Is that what you said?
Well, that's right. That's
Let's get them up.
We need some money. Let's get some bids going in the chat.
Yeah.
You have to promise.
Fiona, the devil worshiper.
The devil word. Look at that articulation, fully.
I know. She's got very detailed eyeballs. There's a few.
Wow.
Very detailed eyeballs. Exactly what you want in a doll.
That's what you want. Very detailed pupils on a doll.
Oh,
$10 bucks. We got $10.
$10.
Yeah. Just so everyone knows, there is a condition. If you purchase them, you have to promise you're going to put them in your mouth.
That's part of it.
Otherwise, no sale.
Touch them to your eyeball.
wow.
We will ship them directly to your mouth, put them in, open them up, and start your Dalton collection today.
$69, famously the funniest number.
There we go.
Yeah, a lot of 69s.
Someone just counted 69 with
Great.
20. It's going well.
Two pounds? Come on. What the hell?
Or euros?
Yeah, no.
This is the same person who a second ago said they're very valuable.
You played
Wow. Trying to undercut Damien Farrell.
nice.
I think he's onto something. This is the way to do it. He's the guy who hacked Twitter today.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. 420.
There's no way Paul Reiser is uncircumcised, right?
I don't
He
think
definitely
so.
had a bris, right?
I feel like he has a long or a thick one. He looks like a thick man.
A thick
He's
I
fat.
don't know how to tell. Like I know all dicks.
He's got a wagon in his pants.
Yeah, he's
Real
got a
fire
hog. He's got
hose.
a mouse hog in his pants.
Wagon.
Yeah,
Mouse
that's
hog?
cool.
Hog mouse? He's got a hog mouse.
He's got a hog mouse in there.
Hog mouse in there.
He's
That's
got a
pretty
hog.
cool.
Don't name it, Eric and Sarah. Don't name Paul Reiser's penis.
We want to name it.
The mouse's name is now
Paul Reiser's penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's accurate.
First name Paul, last name Reiser's penis.
Yes. It's one word. It's
Steph, it was so amazing having you on
Yeah,
the show.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you. That
Thank
was
you for having
hilarious.
me. Thank you.
Thanks,
I'll
Steph.
see you soon. Have a safe flight tomorrow.
Yeah, travel safe.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, man.
So fun.
Great.
Truly horrifying.
Truly horrifying. She is a master of horrifying characters.
Really?
We did this showcase. We did a showcase in 2014 together in LA. But unlike most showcases where like you work on a sketch show and then you like show it to human beings, like an audience, it was just like 25 execs who are like, you know, where comedy and humor goes to die.
Mm-hmm.
So all of this hard work culminated in a fairly mirthless affair.
Oh,
Oh my God.
you hate to see it.
Yeah,
It's all right. I would do it all over again for sure.
Lovely.
It was very fun.
I will counter you with I did a festival once with some Characters Welcome people. And I was doing my character where I take my literal tits out. And 2 people came to the show.
Wow.
1 per tit.
One for each tit.
One per tit.
1 per tit.
I got booked on a show one time that I don't know what the person was thinking. They asked me to do my bell suit piece. And so I showed up in my bell suit. and it was like a very serious fundraiser that was like it was dancers and musicians. The dancers were doing like interpretive dances to themes of like racism and like and all kinds of stuff, and the singers were doing stuff, and then I went out there and did my bell suit piece.
A testament to heartbreak.
Yeah,
I would say
that was the theme. Yeah, for sure. I will tell you, the green room hated me. Capital H hated me.
I'm obsessed with the idea of just like serious people in like silks and a dance belt.
And I'm
looking
like,
at you with
I
your...
literally there was a corner of the green room and I just faced the corner and just like practiced my bells. I was like, I can't even turn around right now.
They're like, you guys know Wonderwall by Oasis, right?
Yeah. Wild.
Shall we welcome out our next character?
Hey,
yes, we should.
We could. We should.
We could and should.
Well, I'm very excited for this guest. Like, what are the odds we get her?
I know, it's huge.
Please welcome out the first female president of the United States.
Wow!
Thank you. I am honored to have been elected the first female president of the United States of America. In the year 3025. Now, I was starting to worry, honestly, that this might never happen. And I certainly didn't think it would take all men on Earth mysteriously vanishing at the same time. That's right, it has been 30 days since all men on Earth mysteriously disappeared, and believe me when I say we are working sort of hard to figure out what happened. Okay? Okay, right now our best guess is something like floating into the sky, like the plot of The Leftovers. Side note, if anyone was able to make it to the finale of that show, please contact the FBI immediately. Now, I know many of us are grieving. Okay, it's a hard time. So I am thrilled to announce the construction of the Good Ones Memorial. There it is. A tribute. All the good ones.
Oh, wow.
Now on to the positives. We have replaced all bad national holidays with new ones, like the annual purge. Just so we're clear, that's not a day when murder's legal. It's just like a big clothing swap. It's very fun. Great, perfect. The images on our currency have been replaced with heroes Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, and Uzo Aduba, who, as we all know, starred in Orange is the New Black and then went on to cure cancer. And also, we've finally released male birth control, which, believe it or not, was already done. Sitting in a fridge in the White House behind a can of Mountain Dew Code Red. So, I could have put that out sooner, but still, it's an achievement. So, on that note, if anyone is currently pregnant, our scientists do believe that once your baby reaches the age where it can recognize its own gender, if it's male, it's likely floating straight up, so maybe tie it to something. Okay? Now, it's not all positives, okay? We know that. Some industries are really struggling, okay? The drug industry, the weapons industry, Oakley sunglasses are not doing well. Okay, but some industries are flourishing, and that's amazing. Okay, like the makeup industry, for example. So, ladies, turns out we really were just doing it for us. I mean, I didn't believe that. I believe it now. Lastly, I guess I'll take a few questions that were submitted by the press. Let's see here. Yes, okay. No, I have not chosen a new national anthem. I was thinking Beyonce's Who Run the World Girls, but it seemed too on the nose, you know? See, yes, I have chosen my presidential cabinet. It's going to be my 3 best friends from high school / the bridesmaids at my wedding, minus Melissa, because of that thing we had last year. You know what I'm talking about. And yes, lastly, Given the circumstances, no. I thought it inappropriate to have an inaugural celebration. But I will be having a camp out sleepover in the Rose Garden after this, and every woman in the world is invited except for Melissa. She knows what you did. In conclusion, we have made great strides already during my presidency, but there's still much work to be done. Clearly, since 35% of white women wrote in a dead male candidate. Come on.
Yeah.
Someday.
I like how you really at the end look like you're taking questions. Go to a demo candidate.
That's huge. That's
Bring
huge.
it.
What do you got?
So fun.
That piece was disgusting. I hate men.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you?
There you go, Biden. Just do it.
Wow. Wow. Strong endorsement. So you're appearing in one of his campaign videos as that character, right?
It is funny.
Yeah, that's the most ringing endorsement he's been able to find.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the campaign video, he weirdly whispers in my ear. There's some shoulder touching. It's great.
It's really funny on our YouTube page, looking at the comments on this video, dudes that comment on this that like they don't get it, but I want to say they're trying to understand it. Some of the comments are like, wow, this was awesome. Women are funny. God damn it, dude.
Man, you're touching the people. You're changing. You're gonna really expand the cis list in the character with every comment that lands on.
Wild.
My favorite comment I got was from a non-binary fan of Characters Welcome who wrote, like, I'm not binary, so on days when I feel more masculine, do I float up? And then on days when I feel more feminine, I float back down? It's like, I don't have an answer for you.
That's funny. I wonder how long that list of good cis men is going to stay before you have to make an edit.
Truly, I'm sure I'll have to make an edit. Let's all pray I don't, but
frankly, I've got a pitch for one that could go.
Oh
no!
Man, every week, Hardy, you bring some fire, and I love it.
It's true.
Who's the next victim?
Truly, fucking get him, Michael.
No.
I did say one of the first comments on when we went live was like, I hope unnamed comedy theater makes an appearance here.
Oh, you mean a theater?
A theater. Yeah.
A theater.
No, a theater is to us.
Well, should we bring out? There's a character coming here. While that angel soars over us, it's great because teachers are having a hard time right now because schools are closed, and it doesn't seem like they're reopening. As a parent, it's a nightmare.
Yes,
but let's bring out a teacher and really see what he has to say. So let's welcome out kindergarten teacher, Mr. Darius.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, class. Hey, settle down. Hey, don't be scared. It's me. It's me. Hey, it's me. Don't worry about it. Hey, there's a very important announcement, but it's kindergarten class. Now, I know it's a weird situation that we back, in school having live classes at the Shady Pine Montessori School. But y'all parents out here in Orange County, y'all voted for some cold ass niggas, so here we are. Was that Ariel? Yeah, I can say that. You can't. Only one in this class to say it is Zoe. 3 days a week. Her mama black, but she light skinned. All right. Yes, Emily. Some kitty cats are smelly, but don't interrupt, baby girl. All right, quiet, coyote cut. All right, listen up. Now, I know it's been a minute. We've been around other kids in the same room, so I got to remind y'all it's very important to share. Okay. Now, last time we was in here, I noticed some very troubling behavior. Okay, that the big homie cannot tolerate and will not tolerate if we even finna be ready for first grade. You feel me? All right. If I see it continue, you're gonna have to go back to pre-K. You want to go back to pre-K? Yeah. All right, y'all gonna have to show me then. All right, now listen up, Mr. Darius. Don't tolerate no snitching, but I do believe in accountability. So let's talk about it, Annabelle. Why when Esme wanted to play with your Elmo doll, you hit her with the this face, looking all stank? How would you have felt if Esme had run up on you with the 4-5, said break yourself, run that motherfucking Elmo doll, cuz? Yeah. Yeah, that would be scary. That would be scary. So why you want to make her scared of you? Apologize. Give her a hug. There you go. It ain't too late for a gold star. That's why I like to see up in here. That's what's up. Yeah, very good, y'all. No, proud of you, girl. Now, I wish that was an isolated incident, but unfortunately, I see that a lot. Asher, why when the homie Joshua was playing with the you pushed him down because he had them blocks you wanted. Okay, you know, don't you know Mr. Darius was incarcerated 7 years fighting over blocks in Inglewood? You want to go to jail? You think jail niggas is kind? They only want to share your booty hole, blood. Hey, do not cry. Do not cry. I'm just modeling the long-term ramifications of failing to share, okay? Matter of fact, hey, you know what? Get that man 6 feet. Get that man 6 feet. 6 feet apart or 6 feet deep. You feel me? It's not a game out here. All right, now listen. We had a tough day today. I'm not going to lie. We had a tough day, but to show you I still fuck with you, we still finna have story time. That's right. Yeah, y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, then. All right, now, how do we listen? Ears are hearing what you have to say. Eyes is watching what you do today. Mouth is closed and quiet too. Body is calm and facing you because there ain't no story like a Montessori story because a Montessori story don't stop. Break it down and watch Mr. Darius go. Three little pigs into their cribs. They was hella suspect, you dig? The big bad wolf blew the motherfuckers down. He was trying to turn them into ribs. But then the third pig with the house made of bread told him what the back up the busted the clip. And if the wolf start tripping and the Nina get the spit and screaming 187, get your motherfucking minutes. Clap, clap. If you hear me now, clap twice if you hear me now. Clap one time if you hear me now. Clap twice if you hear me now.
Hey.
Carl Foreman, everybody.
Carl Foreman, everybody.
What's up, y'all?
How are you?
I'm okay, man. I'm gonna keep the do-rag on because I'm not confident in what's going on after I take it off.
Yeah.
None of us
That's
are
perfect.
face.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's a thing. Ooh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. All right. How's everybody doing? Are we on the East Coast? Everybody's on the East Coast?
Can be.
East Coast.
There, we're hanging in there. Yeah, East. We're all Easties. You're the only Westie.
Yeah.
Where in LA are you?
I live in Glendale.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a real parent now. You know, it's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Far away from the. Are you from Maryland, Eric?
Yeah, I was born in Baltimore. Yeah.
Raised in Baltimore, baby.
Oh,
Yeah. I used to work at Camden Yards in high school.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
I used to barter like calendars and floppy hats for burgers at the stands and things like that.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Camden Yards is. I don't want to take this and now talk baseball, but Camden Yards is an amazing place. It's so great, and you can get from New York. You can take a $9 bus down there. You can get an $8 ticket because the Orioles are the worst.
They're horrible. And they probably pay you to go now.
Yeah.
Every time Eric,
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, every time Eric walks by someone else in an O's hat walking down the street, they always like acknowledge each other, but it's like in a slightly sad way.
Yeah.
Like,
Just one
Share the
year.
trauma.
hang in there.
It's true. I'm letting my kid be a Yankee fan. I'm not gonna lie because I
Oh my God.
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't have an easier life.
How do you negotiate that?
My wife doesn't care. He's got New York roots on his mom's side,
I got you.
Okay.
so it's not the worst.
Carl, how come you don't have crazy Baltimore O sounds?
Because I moved there when I was 6. My parents aren't from there.
So you already had learned to speak.
Right, I learned there. Yeah, so I'm not like, how you doing, hon? You go down to the A's game?
Yeah. We're going down the ocean on.
That's so hard to hear.
Yeah, that's just white Baltimore. Black Baltimore is a whole other accent.
Yeah.
Baltimore, Maryland. You want a hot dog?
That's why. And a lot of my family is actually from another accentable part, which is Dundalk, and like you can't even understand.
That's Wire season 2 right there.
I can't even understand what they say when I see them at Thanksgiving. I'm like, I don't even know what you're passing me right now. I'm so sorry.
Dundalk. Never even heard of
That word is
Baltimore. It's South Baltimore.
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 Yeah,
Baltimore.
Like you're trying to eat your own face.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to say all these words.
Yeah, you turn into that guy from the bug dude from Men in Black.
It's like that. It's exactly like that.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar
boy.
water.
Sugar water.
That's great. Carl, thank you so much for doing that.
Thanks, Carl. Great to see you, man.
Great to see you.
It's like this. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. So
All right.
funny.
Thanks
All
for
right,
having
take care.
me.
See you
Yeah,
soon.
good to meet you. Good to meet you.
Later.
Ugh, that was so fun.
Dundalk.
Boy, I am realizing that my accent is like half Baltimore and half like I'm too lazy to pronounce words. I'm just,
It's
I
a
think-
mix.
I think it's like because people are like, your accent is so interesting. I'm like, thanks. I don't like opening my mouth.
People are like, I was trying to be nice. Why are we fighting suddenly? Real quick, we should check out our Tickly link if you want to hang with that. Suggested donation $5, and check out our YouTube channels. Characters Welcome in JFL.
Hell yeah. YouTube.com/characters welcome. It's so simple.
Please check them out. It's
So
fun to get on there, look at all the nice comments, and then all the mean comments. It's really,
Really
cool.
fun.
It's so cool.
Really good. Should I bring out our next character? What do we think?
Let's do it.
That'd be good.
Yes, we should.
Please welcome a dinner plate in the castle from Beauty and the Beast.
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber.
So much singing and dancing in this goddamn castle. My porcelain's fucking killing me. Pardon my French, miss. Your name is Belle? Charmed. I'm Dave Platorini, or I used to be before I showed up at this cuckoo castle and had my body transformed into this here dinner plate. You may recognize me as the last plate that dives into the sink full of dishes in Be Our Guest, which, let me tell you, is no easy feat. I'm a very fragile piece of porcelain. Dive into a sink full of pots and pans. One little crack in this veneer, I'm spending the rest of my days in the singing trash can. And that guy is a fucking asshole. Me, yeah, I'm from Brooklyn originally. I was a dishwasher, ironically, and my girlfriend's like, "Hey, Dave, let's go to Europe. Let's stay in a castle. It'll be magical." Next thing I know, we're here. The prince gets in some scuffle with a weird witch, and bada bing, bada boom, here we are. Everyone's transformed into dinnerware that sounds like your name. Like, what? I wish my name was Dave Human. It could have been worse, though. My girlfriend's name is Mary Toilet. So good luck to you, Mary. It's not nice. The clogs are thick like Gaston's neck. Serves her right, though. She cheated on me with a toilet brush. So what a whimsical curse indeed we have here. It wouldn't be so bad except for all the other housewares. That Lumiere, he really drives me up a friggin' wall. I mean, come on, he's always jumping around lighting shit on fire. Hello, Candlestick. Your girlfriend's a feather duster. This is a recipe for disaster, my friend. Go meet somebody down by the wood stove or something. And that Chip drives me up a friggin' wall. He is broken. Throw him away. And yeah, his mother's a 65-year-old teapot. Okay, the hot flashes are not coming from the tea lady. The guy that bothers me the most is the Beast. This guy is like 9 animals at once. Make a choice, buddy. And for God's sakes, how hard is it to be kissed by a true love? If I was the Beast, I would have had this whole thing wrapped up in a weekend. Because listen, you know how hard it is for me to meet somebody? I'm a dinner plate. Let me tell you a story. So the The other night, I meet this this fancy talking hat at a party in the dishwasher. I don't know what she was doing there, and everything's going great. It's getting hot and heavy, and I'm like, Dave, what are you doing? Dinner plates don't have any genitals. What am I gonna do? And I don't know what I'm thinking. Trying to make it with some high society talking hat, maybe a headband or a weird shoe. I mean, for God's sakes, my last girlfriend was a toilet. Here's the thing that keeps me up night, though. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the dinner plates that were dinner plates before I got turned into a dinner plate? Did they get turned into humans? Because if there's some dinner plate walking around Brooklyn in my body trying to put a meatball on his head, I'm gonna be friggin' lit. So listen, you're single, Belle. What do you think about making it with a dickless dinner plate in the back of a china cabinet?
Yay! Wow.
Justin Tyler, everybody.
Great to be here.
Justin.
I never thought about where the regular plates are.
I'm talking about. There's a lot of holes in this fucking
That
story.
is so
A lot
funny.
of holes.
Oh, lots of holes.
There were no armoires. It's castle.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah.
I will say that, Justin, you're playing a dinner plate, serving food on yourself. This was a waiter character, yes?
Yes, this is only my third waiter character. So I guess I just don't see the world through the lens of the waiter or whatever shit Artie's saying.
I
was more of a bartender, so I have obviously 998 of those.
Yeah. So last week you specially crafted a beautiful prop with some friggin' yogurt, washed out some bullshit. Talk us through this gem.
Great. This here.
that big ass communion wafer on your head.
I'm gonna hold on to this. This is the back of a box of diapers that I taped and painted. I painted it an hour ago, so that's why my hand has paint on.
I mean,
I'm a professional. I'm a professional.
It looks good.
It does the job. It does the job. If you look, you can see the faint pencil line I drew in to represent the rim of the plate. That's craftsmanship. That's what the Shakers were doing back in the day. And that's what I'm doing with cardboard. Cardboard's my medium.
That pencil line really took me into the story.
Yeah.
See, that's what it's all about.
And
that was
once I noticed it, I was sucked in.
Yeah. It's the details. The devil is in the details. Like feldspar. That was my feldspar, that pencil line.
Specificity is key. Yeah.
Indeed.
Feldspar.
Great.
Are we Beauty and the Beast fans? I love Beauty and the Beast.
I love it.
Great movie. I watch so many Disney movies with my children, and Beauty and the Beast really holds up. That Aladdin, great stuff.
Beauty and the Beast is also as far like it's good pickings for character work. I've seen a lot of people with a lot of different takes from Beauty and the Beast. One of my favorites is somebody does the guy who's only half shaved at the beginning when Belle is singing, like, runs through town, and he runs in and he's like, you guys were all screaming about something, and I came down here. I didn't even fucking finish shaving. And you're screaming about a woman reading a book?
Yeah.
Jesus. I love that shit.
Get it all together.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
We're all meeting up in Disney World next weekend to do our tangential Beauty and the Beast characters.
Yeah, I feel a little bit under the weather, but I'm hoping I can power through it in time.
Yeah, good. You should
I'm
be
hoping
there.
I'm really under the weather by the time I get there.
And honestly, don't worry. They put the sneeze guard over the buffet is there. So the food is fine.
So what's the problem? I'm going to get on the water ride just over and over again, which should be fine.
Yeah, I already have fast passes for Goofy's Cytokine Storm. So
everything's going to be okay.
Great. That's fun. Coming from a real Disney head right there.
Yeah, Michael, when do you think you could possibly go back to Disney?
Oh, this is a heartbreaker.
I would like to go for the 50th anniversary, which will be we'll start mid 2021 and go through most of 2022. So maybe 2022 ish.
That feels.
I'd
good.
like to go.
That'd be
nice.
good.
It'll be fun to see what disaster is happening. Mid 2022 that you plan around.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm hoping, and this is sincere. You know how in New York there were a bunch of Black Lives Matter protests and everyone wore masks and there was not a spike in cases? I'm hoping that the fun folks at Disney will be very diligent about making sure people keep their masks on and there will not be a spike in cases. That is my hope.
That would be
It
amazing.
is my wish. It is my
Yes.
dream. There's several parades about it. So yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
I mean, I trust the state that surrounds it, so I think everything's going to be fine.
That's the part that truly chills me to my bone.
Yeah.
The locals.
My very bone.
My house is surrounded by lava, but it's fine now. Let's welcome out our next performer.
Let's do it.
This is exciting because to get here from Europe is difficult in any circumstances, especially now. So please welcome out an Irishman.
Woo!
Schönes Mädchen.
I never smoke. But today, today's the day to look the sun in its arse and say, maybe tomorrow, son, not today. Quinn Carney died today. And Quinn Carney was a good man. And I intend to find out what bastard killed Quinn Carney. What coward killed my brother. And also today I realized that I'm a character in a creative writing assignment from an English undergrad at NYU. And frankly, I'm severely underwritten. I did have a pretty strong backstory about falling in love with Betty Callahan, who died on the train tracks the year before last, but I got rewritten. Now I'm mostly here to serve as a plot device to scare a priest. And I think my only thing is that I'm Irish. This homework assignment is called Children of Dublin, so we're all Irish, but I guess I'm extra Irish, priest, family. I mean, I'm literally just eating a potato right now. But back to it. I don't go to O'Malley to this place not to take my confession, but rather to take his. Funny rumors been spread about Father O'Malley. He takes a bit of drink, but who doesn't? He has a wandering eye for widows in his pews, but I can forgive. But when he knows about a murder of Quinn Carney, and Quinn Carney is a good man. I don't know much anything about my brother Quinn Carney except that he's a good man. Can't say that without trying. I'll try. Quinn Carney is a good man. Nope. Quinn Carney can't even say his name without tearing up. So maybe that's my thing. I'm Irish and I love my brother. Still feels like there should be more. A TA needs to step in. Speaking of stepping in, hello there, Father O'Malley. Pleasure running into you now. How are things up at St. Ignatius? Oh, good, good. Well, I suppose we should cut the shite and I should tell you I asked you to meet you in this abandoned alley in Dublin. Super Irish. Quinn Carney is dead. And Quinn Carney is a good man. He leaves behind a wife, a son, 14 daughters, a farmhouse in the rolling hills of the Irish countryside, and a brother. A grieving brother who has a priest in an alleyway and a pistol in his pocket. Now tell me, what's my thing? Like, is it just being Irish? I wish there was more to dive in here, but all I know is that my brother is Quinn Carney. Quinn Carney is a good man. But all I want to do is drink whiskey and fight with my hands like this. I feel it coming. Oh boy. Oh no, I'm gonna recite prose about Ireland's green pastures. Oh, luscious hills of green between Clifton and Athlone, between the sea and the Midland, betwixt my head and heart. You are my lass. Though my bones have seen too many winters, the spring comes early when I'm with you. I thought that up just now. Is it possible to be this Irish? Oh. I've been shot. Father, who did it? Wait a minute. You're not the father. You're Quinn. Quinn Carney. I thought you were a good man.
Matt Gehring, everybody.
Matt Gehring.
That crying face was so
Wow.
funny.
That was so funny.
So fun.
Guys, I'm afraid to take this off now.
Don't.
Yeah.
You're appearing on CNN as John Bolton later, right?
You better.
Bush was right. That's my impression.
This is the future right
This
here.
is my SNL reel fully right now.
Yeah. Those eyebrows will get you the job.
I know.
And so this character is based on, it's like the guy from Normal People grown up.
This was actually, I actually wrote this when I was in Characters Welcome with you guys. I just wrote it in a night because I saw The Ferryman on Broadway,
Oh,
which is that Irish show, and it's 3.5 hours long about a dead brother, and I was like, this is too much.
This is too Irish.
It's everything. They literally have like 10 kids in the show. It was all the real Joe. Anyways, for people who couldn't afford the ticket, this was for them.
Yeah.
wow.
They piped in the smell of Guinness for that production. Little known Broadway fact.
I also saw that someone in the live comments was he's like, from Dublin, Ireland, and I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
this was offensive.
Oh boy.
There it is.
Oh no.
Oh, it looks like he left
Well, let's see
earlier,
left
I think.
before you committed a hate crime.
Hopefully Damien Farrell comes back.
Damien.
That's a pretty damn Irish name.
That is
Yeah.
as Irish as it gets. Thank you all for having me. This is so fun.
So
Of
much fun.
course.
Is the eyebrows and the mustache, did you already have that or did you have to order that?
I ordered it specifically. You know, I was going for a younger look, but then I saw on Amazon that they had this, and how could we say no?
You can't.
Yeah.
Those are actual
that's
stick-on
right.
eyebrows, not a second mustache cut in half.
No, stick on eyebrows. They have their own. They have a curve to them.
And
So
you're really working them. You have control of them.
There's a
I
lot.
do. I have a lot of upper.
Look at that.
Really good.
Wow, I'm
That's
impressed.
That's puppeteering. That's puppeteering, my friend.
What's happening?
That's a Henson studio move right there.
It's something beautiful for as much control as you have of your eyebrows. You have no control over your upper lip. So as you're smiling, there's nothing.
Hold on. I'm sure
It's so great.
It's only for whatever age Justin's kid is. This is a puppeteer for them.
That's amazing.
Oh wait,
never take them
Here
off.
we go. It's fully coming off.
There it is.
Wow.
It survived. What if I looked like this? This would be great.
You look like
Peter Gallagher, baby.
Yeah.
You look like the bad guy from Series of Unfortunate Events.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm. Oh God.
Hola.
Uncle. Oh yeah, Ola. Oh boy. Well, all right. I'm getting out of here. I can't.
I can't hang with this crew.
You guys, I can't get my Lemony Snicket fucking shit together. What am I doing?
Thanks for
so much
coming by.
doing the show.
Thanks, guys.
Great to
Bye.
see you.
Great job. See you soon.
What? That's great. Just so good.
Those eyebrows, man. What?
I want to get those and see if I can get them to move like
I
that.
almost have them from my body, but they just don't quite. They're not gray yet.
Yeah.
Someday soon.
Soon
Someday.
those caterpillars, baby, they're going to be silver.
Hey, looks like our tickly's going across the bottom here.
The tickly ticker.
And
Almost like you can throw us some smackerinos.
go to the performers.
Throw the bones. Oh, Andy Rooney, Kevin Wilcox in the comments shouts out, "Good call." That's another great impression.
Oh, that is a good
Coming at you.
yeah.
I guess Andy Rooney has fallen out of the public eye a little bit.
The long retired
And dead, I believe.
and dead 60 Minutes commentator.
Yes.
All right.
Ugh.
Still fresh.
Still.
Speaking of fresh, you want to welcome out our next character, our final character.
Our final character. This is crazy.
Yeah,
It's been so
It
long.
is. It is crazy. And someone says Eric's coming up next. We don't know that. He's just not here.
Yeah, we don't
He
know.
could be doing anything.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Yeah,
we're
he's
not sure.
just not present. Like who knows what
Maybe he's
fucked
taking
up
a
thing he's putting on.
Linkaroo.
Yeah,
He's taking a
yeah.
Linkaroo,
Yeah,
which is the official way we talk about the bathroom here.
that's right.
Linkaroo.
Well, let's welcome out a non-Eric character.
Yeah,
Not Eric.
Please welcome to the virtual stage, a youth
youth
master.
master.
Woo!
I was supposed to start 3 minutes ago. # fail. # cringe. Am I right, other young folk? Huh. I just want to worship God, the original content creator. I can't help but feel Roman Catholic Church has gotten boring and unrelatable to us young money influencers. Huh. There's no way someone could take my religion and make it dank and fire emoji 100 emoji. I got y'all. It's me. I got you. It's me, Youth Pastor Joe, a.k.a. Lil Priesty. Oh, come on now. All right, hit it, Cheryl. Here we go. Now, it's 9:15 in the a.m., so I'm about to rap at you a little bit. This one's for my 13 to 17 demo. Here, I'm straight up spitting truth. Attendance is down among the youth, so pick up your phones and text your squad. We're swiping to the right for my friend God. Before Snapchats and Vines and tweets, my man JC took to the streets. He freaks the word of OMG, and his eyebrows were on fleek. With God, you reap just what you sow. You don't believe? Come at me, bro, cause up in heaven, angels fly. It's dank AF, and there's Wi-Fi. This mic is hot. These beats are tight. We're smoking on the organ pipe. We help the poor and the sick as well. Unbaptized babies go to hell. Okay, that's my popular opinion, but we're not going to budge on that right now. Hey, how about a call and response? Come on. When I say church, you say lit. Church. When I say science, you say lies. Science.
Lies.
When I say we don't, you say pay tax. We don't. We don't.
Pay tax.
Pay tax. You put money in it. If you don't, God will know. Hey, Pastor Joe, that rap was fresh. This wine is blood. This bread is flesh. Let's do a dance that's hip and fat. The Father, Son, and Holy Damn. Let's say a prayer up to the cross with the Father, Son, and Holy Floss. Let's thank the Lord for all his works, Father, Son, and Holy Twerks. All right, now, come on. Yeah. That wasn't so bad, now was it? Hey, maybe this Catholic Church thing is pretty cool, huh? Uh-oh. Cheryl's up there playing Block Party. What the heck, Cheryl? Maybe this Catholic Church stuff ain't so bad, huh? Why don't you slide that one into your DMs or whatever? That was fun. Now, we got one more announcement before I start Mass up. I want everyone to give a round of applause for Father Martin. This is 40 years of service for Father Martin. He's moving on. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Father Martin. And I just want to be clear, he's not retiring. We're moving him to another parish because he molested all the kids in this one.
Yeah. That's a classic button. Classic
button.
You
gotta be relatable to the youth and then remind them that you're molesting them. I think that's important.
Yes, that's the church is having a similar meeting to what you just did just now.
Boy, that put me out of breath. That was fun.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
dying.
all slugs now. It's crazy.
It's literally crazy that I can't even walk. I walk to the deli and come back to eat the chips that I just bought, and I'm out of breath. It's crazy.
What are you gonna do? Were you raised Catholic?
I was raised Catholic. I was confirmed Catholic.
Me too.
Really good for confirmation. They make you go to like a weekend confirmation boot camp. I masturbated every single night of that. So I would say,
is that part of it?
That's not for me personally. It was a part of it that the religion did not take for me.
How old are you? Isn't it like 17 when you confirmed?
It was younger than that. I hope
younger than that. I think I was 17.
Really?
I had already come out.
Wow.
And I was like, Mom, I do not want to get confirmed. That's fucking bullshit. And she was like, do it for your grandmother. And I was like, okay.
Wow. That's intense.
The stories of youth pastors trying to be relatable and cool with it, specifically with the Catholic Church, with going to CCD and stuff, are psychotic. They would do a lesson about how to maintain your virginity by chewing gum and then passing it around the room and being like, this is gross, right? You don't want to chew someone else's chewed up gum, right? That's why you need to be a virgin.
Horrifying.
Isn't that crazy?
And that's in the Bible, I think.
That's in
That's a
Page one.
Jesus thing.
It's
Jesus
in
did
the
that with the apostles.
Book of Job. Yeah, if you can believe it.
We went to a Methodist church for like a couple months, but I never remember being like, this makes sense. Never once was I like these people.
I was raised with no religion. I feel very lucky. I did go.
Oh my god!
I did go to youth group though, just because they had dodgeball and snacks.
Yeah.
But I do remember the youth pastor was very cool until one day they put on like a scene from the Passion of the Christ where he's getting tortured. Yes, tortured.
Yes, that's most of them, I think.
To a Sarah McLachlan song.
Which song? Ice Cream?
Or-
I hope one of her more like upbeat ones.
Yeah.
If somebody in the comments wants to make that mashup for us, that would be
great.
Very nice.
but yeah, I never won again. Good job,
Ice cream.
Folks, can you believe it? We did it again.
Unbelievable.
We've done it again.
We did it a ding dong again.
A ding dong frickin' again. And you know what else? Huge news. We're going to do it again next week.
We're doing it again next week.
Huge news. Huge news.
Holy shit.
This-
and I think,
Sneeze guard is up, and
for
we're
me,
doing it every
personally,
Wednesday.
every Wednesday, I'm going to have to, I got to pull one of the puppets out for next week. We got to go.
Uh-oh.
We got to go big costume next week.
Yeah.
Talk about a tease.
And so here we go.
Huge thanks to our guests this week, Carl Foreman Jr., Matt Gehring,
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you to JFL for producing this little skit week in, week out. Again, donate to the artist, tickly.co/justforlaughs. And thank you most of all to Kurt, our tech extraordinaire.
Tech in the
He
friggin'
keeps us on the rail. Shout out to Spencer and Spencer's brother who makes the graphics, I think.
Hell yeah.
It takes a village.
Takes a village.
It takes a village. Thanks so much for having us. We will see you next week.
See you, folks. Bye.
Peace.
Yeah.